Hi reception. Now you're going to do your tricky word activity today, and what I've got my tricky word hat. Can you see? And inside what I've got is I've just got lots of the tricky words we've learned, and I know we've done this before, but it is really important we keep going over them and we know how to read them straight away and we know how to write them. So in my tricky word hat, I've got a mixture of tricky words and digraphs. So I just want you to shout them out as soon as I show them. You ready? I'll give you a few moments. When we did recently, my. Oh, easy peasy. I. Oh. Remember? Ow, ow, ow. Did this last week. Remember, that's the tricky part. It makes an E sound, we. So then you should know me. You know this one? It was in our word this week. It's not soft, it's hard. Rhymes with he and we. Oh, did we do it already? Me. May have two of those words, I'm not sure. Oh no, this isn't even a tricky word. You have to blend this one. Trick one. And. Remember the ducks? You go quack, quack, quack. Rhymes with he, we, me, she. This is the rude clown. Stick your tongue out. Oh, I love this one. It's one of my favourites, isn't it? Put your tongue at the top of the roof of your mouth and you go, Always gets us, this one. You. Sometimes people say ew, but you as in Q, barbecue. Tricky one. Now, some of you are spelling this in another way, which is super clever. Yes, some of you have learned what we call the alternative to I. And we've got, oh, where was it at the beginning? We've also got, can I find it? Oh, there was the word, wasn't it? Oh, where's it gone? Lost it. That one, got it. I. Oh, here's a challenge. Who can tell me another way of making that sound? Tricky. A. I think we've had this one. Did we? We, she, he. May have doubles in there. Oh. Now, remember these two? Remember they go together, but you won't see them written like this in the book. You'll just know that you can say it both ways. And a ooh. Do you remember that's the short sound? And that's the long digraph. Ooh. Ooh. But when you see them in the books, they will just be written the same. You just got to say, well, if it doesn't sound right with I'll try ooh. Oi. Ooh, goes with O. E. Oh, and it's the last one in there. Remember? Now, I'm going to put my hat, take my glasses off. I'm going to put my hat on. Some new words. Now, they're words we've practiced. I keep repeating myself. It's important to know we've practiced these, but let's go back over them because we're going to try and spell them as well. Okay. Now, you know, if you know that word, tell your mummies and daddies, why is it tricky? Why is it a word we can't read out? It's because of that letter, isn't it? That letter makes an O sound. Was. It's not what-as. It's was. And that's why it's tricky. If you just remember that letter in this word makes an O sound, you'll know it's was. So that's one word. Ooh. T-o. It's ooh. Where's that diagraph? I don't know if we can find it now. Oh, there we go. That letter makes that digraph. Ooh, that's why it's tricky. Ooh. It's not t-o, it's t-ooh. Two. So, what's this one? It's got the same tricky letter. Two, and it rhymes. Do. So these are our 3 words I want you to practice, and I want you to be able to know, just like this. Maybe you can play splat with these. Do, was. To, do, was. To, do, was. And you could even do you could write them out, couldn't you? Look cover, write check, so you get used to how it looks and how you write it. Amazing. To, do, was. Now, here's your game today. Take my hat off, shall I? Here's, look how tricky word off. Here's our game today. Now, what I've made, I just used some cardboard. Another Amazon delivery. So, I've just made a set of tricky word cards. So, I'm going to do them again. What was that one? And that one. And that one. One from today. Do, to, was. Now, I've just picked those tricky words, but I want you to put the 3 new words in. And I've made a set exactly the same. 2 sets. Now what you're going to play is you're going to play snap, but in a slightly different way. I want you to play this with your mummies and daddies or your big brothers and sisters, and one person has the card and you have a set of cards. And what you do is, just like snap, you turn them over. So you turn them over onto the table and you look at the word. And if you've obviously got to mix them up, but I haven't today. But then if you turn the card over, and if the next person says the card, same card, turns over the same card, you don't shout snap, you shout the word. So instead of going, let's put these to the side. Instead of snap, you don't go, was. So you have to say the word. And the person who says the word first wins the cards. And the winner is the person with all the cards at the end. So if I had this one, so if I was playing this snap with tricky words, and I turned that one over, and Erin turned that one over, is it the same? You could turn over, and what would be great if you turned over and you went, was, and then the other person turned over and went, to. No, it doesn't rhyme. And then you keep going. So that's your game for today. So you need to practice, shout out the words on the video I showed you, practice to, I don't know where they've all gone now, do and was, and you could write them and then play snap. Okay? See you later.